Hi, this is Monty from Mopar Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed video appraisals on one of our newly acquired cars. Now these videos tend to take about 10 minutes long. I'll try and be as quick as possible. The reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. I try and tell it how it is. Sometimes I can be a little bit overcritical on my cars, but you know, I like it when a customer comes and has a look at a car and it's exactly as I've described, because we can hide behind an awful lot of stuff on badly taken photos. Now this is our Alfa 147. This is our 1.6 twin spark Collezione, so it's a limited edition range. Now I'm going to hold the registration, or the camera here on the registration plate. Please feel free to do any checks you need to on the car. Now, when the car leaves here, it will be going straight to our prep team. It's not due an MOT yet, but we will be MOTing the vehicle. We'll be giving the car a full service and a couple of other bits and pieces that were on the previous MOT as advisories we're going to have a look at as well. So hopefully this car will have no advisories on its MOT very shortly. Now I'm briefly going to walk around the car and then I'll give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now please feel free to read any of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are genuine reviews, they're all verified purchases, nothing's been made up on there. Now I really thrive on my business really based on word of mouth and reviews really. Okay, so here we go. So what we'll do, we'll start off from the driver's side front. Now, probably a couple of the worst bits on this car, I'd probably say it looks like the alloy wheels have been touched up somewhere along the line before we acquired the car. So it's had a few little scuffs on the alloy wheels and they have been touched up already. Now these are the special edition wheels that you'll get on a particular Collezione model of car. Now you've got full leather interior in here and you've got air conditioning. Now a couple of little touches on the car, they'll tend to have these black mirrors and a black roof to the vehicle as well. Right, so looking at the driver's side front wing, all looks really good, nothing really untoward, no dents, no great big scratches, gouges, that type of thing. Now on the driver's door, again try and look down the side, hopefully you can try and pick up some reflections. All looks really nice and bright, but there's nothing there untoward, again sort of dents, etc. You're going to have one or two little chips here and there. It's to be expected. The car is now 10 years of age, so please, 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 when you do come have a look at this car, please don't expect a brand new one. You know, it may be a new car to you, but it will always remain an old car. Okay, just try and squat down. Hopefully if I move this slowly enough, you can try and pick up everything's great. Looks nice and straight on the driver's side. Now again, alloy wheels, I'll try and zoom out. You've got a couple of little scuffs here and there, but nothing really major. Tyres are all really good. Rear tyres are approximately 6.5 millimeters of tread. Fronts are about 5. Okay, so what I'll do is just briefly show you inside. As I mentioned, it's got leather interior, this particular vehicle. Again, all looks really good. Handbook packs are over there, locking wheel nut keys. Now a tiny little bit of wear on the seat here, but that's tiny. Again, it's to be expected at the age of the car. Now gear lever is a little bit frayed or threadbare at the top. I have ordered another gear lever, that'll be here very shortly, and I'll give that to my guys to fit it. Now this particular car has covered 79,300 miles. I will drive this car like all my cars. I will drive and put a couple hundred miles on them just to make sure all is well. Around the back, again show you around the back bumper. Again, it all looks really good. You've got a couple of little chips, tiny ones that look like they've been touched up. It all looks good, nice. Standard exhaust on there, but they've got this kind of big sort of bore exhaust to them. Okay, then come round this side of the car. Again, alloy wheels look okay, but they're going to have a couple of little chips here and there. And again, plenty of tread on the tyres, you can see. Let me show you the tread on the other side. so you get a good look as well. Right, so let's try and scoot around here. Now there's a couple of bits and pieces I'll pick up on. One of them is the bonnet. It's got a few little stone chips on the bonnet, but again it's to be expected at this age of mileage of the car. Now looking down this side of the wing, all looks really good. No dents, anything like that. But you've got a couple, let me see if I can try and pick them up on the camera, just around here and around there. Now I'm going to get my guys to try and polish most of that out. It looks like a couple of hairline scratches. I'm going to try and get my guys to polish it out, but it's probably not going to come out like brand spanking new. But again, if you sort of zoom back, and when you have a look at my photographs, you wouldn't pick any of that up in the photograph unless someone points it out to you. Right, show you the the passenger door. Again, that all looks really nice and bright. There's no dents, nothing like that I can see. A couple of little stone chips that were on the edges, but they've been touched up. And then let me just show you the inside of the passenger side. Now I am in a public park, so if you do see people walking past with dogs, many apologies, but I am in a public park. And again, try and show you the interior here. All looks lovely. And let's just show you the back seats. Back seats really don't even look like they've been sat in. Hardly anywhere on them whatsoever. Let's just scoot around the front. Now again, the passenger side front wheel, that's probably the one that's had most of the curbing. You can see there's a few touch-ups that have been done here prior to us owning the car. We're not going to be painting wheels or anything like that. It's not the type, you know, if the car was maybe a sort of mint pristine model that is worth about £5,000 maybe, but we're not going to be spending sort of £200–300 having these wheels all professionally refurbished. They're all okay as they are. Okay, now what we're going to do is that we're going to look at the front tyre there. You'll probably see there's plenty of tread on the front tyre. I will have pictures of all this on the website. And then probably the worst section of the car, as I mentioned to you earlier on, it's probably going to be hard to pick it up, but you've got a few stone chips along here that have been touched up already. It's not that bad. I just want to point them out and just show them to you, just so when you do come and have a look at the car, it will be as described. Lovely front end on that car. It's fantastic, isn't it? Everyone says in your motoring life you should once own an Alfa Romeo. Well, there we go. We're about 8 minutes in. A bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. So please feel free to either send me any emails, give me a call if you're interested in this particular car or anything else that you see at Moat Park Vehicles. Now, as I mentioned, this car's going to leave me straight away. It's going to go straight to my prep guys and I'll let them do their worst, get them to check the car all over, get it all serviced, MOT'd and ready for its next new owner. Thank you very much for your time. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.